Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne back to do your bonus read for the weekend of the 6th and 7th of July. I'm not doing any readings tomorrow morning. I probably could have done because I don't set off quite so early. I'm only setting off around about 6 o'clock, so I could have done, but it just becomes very, very rushed, and I don't want to rush it. So I'm going to do this reading for the whole weekend. I really enjoyed the What's Cracking reading this morning. Sometimes when I'm reading, I think, you know, there's a lot for me to learn. It's been a very big week for me this week of learning and taking things on board. I've done a lot of personal growth again this week, done a lot of shifting. And it's been lovely too because a couple of other people have actually noticed it with me. So when it's that noticeable, you know you've made a difference to your energy, then it's pretty awesome. Okay, oh, the cards really want to chat this morning, but there are too many here to read. Okay, I have to shuffle again now I've done that because they obviously want to come out, so just bear with me. I will just reiterate on the dates, so don't forget I'm at Tumby Umby tomorrow, Central Coast. I'm then at Cowra next Saturday and Reefsby Workers next, sorry, let's start that again. Cowra next Sunday, Reefsby Workers next Saturday evening. So these cards are all over the place. I've got them all upside down, back to front and whatever else, so I don't know what to expect. Okay, and it is the Everyday Witches Tarot. Oh, straight out of the gate, the Tower. Wow. Okay, so the Tower talks of breaking down old structures to rebuild. This can be emotionally, it can be physically, it can be a change in your life that you weren't expecting. So it could be like a relationship coming out of the blue. It can be that you have lost your job. It can be that you have to move house. But a lot of the times for me, this is an epiphany or a change in the way you think about things. That's why for some people it's so very subtle, and other people it's a lot more impacting. But whatever it is, the Tower is not a card to be afraid of, because the Tower talks of breaking down something in order so you can rebuild your life to a much better place. So I really like the Tower. I don't see any of the tarot cards as being negative, really. I only see probably the Three of Swords as being a little bit more of a challenge in terms of, you know, looking forward, because the Three of Swords has a long-term impact. The Tower can too, but it can also be such a good impact that your life can have a massive change around after this. So you've got a Tower moment coming in, many of you. And it's in regards to a second chance at something. It's in regard to doing something again and doing it differently this time. So definitely breaking down your ideas of how something should be in order to rebuild for a brand new start. I'm loving it already. So the card we have behind that is the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm just going to take one more card and then, oh golly, how beautiful is that? Ten of Cups, guys. I really always want to call this the Ten of Ducks now. I'm just so, if I make my own tarot deck, I'm going to have the Ten of Ducks. Okay, so this is absolutely stunning. What a stunning start to a day. Now, what this reading is about, it's about having a change of focus on something. Could be thinking about doing love differently here. It could be about changing your ideas about how to move forward on something that you have had a chance at before that maybe didn't go the way you wanted it to. So what we have here is an offer of something more stable, something that gives you the family life or the more complete life that perhaps you've been after. This could be with a person that you've already had a history with, because we do have the Judgment card here. But sometimes this talks about having chance at another relationship. It could be that someone's asked you to marry them and you're getting second chance at marriage. Whatever it is for you, this is definitely about rebuilding in a different way to what you had the first time round. Oh my goodness, look, and we have the card of marriage coming straight out. So we have the Four of Wands here. So the Four of Wands talks of stability. It talks of building for the future. It talks of, as I said, traditional marriage, bringing two people together, celebration, union. Beautiful card to get there. Okay, and then we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is about moving away from things that no longer serve you. It's what you're doing at the moment is not bringing you any joy, and we can see that from this tower here. So you're moving away from something here with the tower. You could be moving away from your old ideas with these swords here. You could be moving away from your old thought patterns, your old habits, especially with the tower up the front. And we have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups can talk about confusion, but it can also talk about illusion and delusion. So maybe you've been delusional. Maybe you, at the first time round for this, you had an idea it should work a certain way and it didn't. And now you've got an opportunity to do it differently, but to do it in a better way because you're building stability here. Could be working with an earth sign here with this King of Pentacles coming through, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. More likely that this person is very down to earth, very focused, a little bit focused on their money, but that's okay. They want to be a father, a husband, a homemaker. This is what they're after here. Maybe the first time around they weren't ready for that. Maybe this is you. I'm not sure because we're doing a general read here. But whoever this is for, this person is ready this time around. They may have had the Tower moment. They may have had a realization on how to do this differently. Okay, so beautiful. So we have the Star here. This is a destined occurrence. The first time around wasn't supposed to work. It wasn't supposed to work. It was like a test drive. It was like going out and test driving 10 different cars and coming back to the one that you really wanted to keep. I'm full of analogies this morning. I think I might have had an allergy attack overnight or something because everything seems to be at these analogies. I don't know who's working with me this morning, what spirit, but it's really cool. Okay, so we then have the Two of Wands. So you have a choice of whether you walk down this path or not. I feel like because things didn't go so well the first time around, you may be reluctant to take this on the second time around. So if it's a second time with the same person, you may be unsure if this person's going to be serious about you this time, but if it's not, you could be still fearful of like marriage or something solid or commitment. Eight of Pentacles. A lot of repeat cards here from the What's Cracking reading too. Eight of Pentacles is a card that talks about working on things. And I feel like you do have some confusion here about whether you want to work on this with this person because things didn't go so well in the past. But the Ten of Pentacles is here. So we're talking about absolute abundance here. It's very interesting. It does feel very similar to the What's Cracking read. We do have the Page of Wands. Someone's making an offer here of something more stable. Knight of Cups, there's the offer. You see, it's an offer of love. This person is very, very passionate about you. I would say with the Tower, this person has had a wake-up call, or you've had a wake-up call. Someone's had a wake-up call to say, hey, remember that car you drove? That, I don't know, what sort of car? Mustang. That's the one you want. Did you not realise that at the time? You liked it, but you liked a few others too. But actually the Mustang's for you. That's what this is. This person has gone into some sort of transformation and they've come out the other side wanting to offer you something more permanent. They've realised you are the person for them. And maybe that's taken a little bit of time for them to come around too. Maybe they have been confused about this. But it's very possible that this person's coming in to offer you marriage. If not traditional marriage, commitment. The Knight of Cups is here. So there's definitely an offer of commitment on the table. I just want to put a... this person wants to work on something with you, but for you, this is a choice of which path to walk down. You're certainly confused. I feel like there's been a breakdown of ideas here. Someone's had, maybe this person wanted to be single before, maybe you wanted to be single when they wanted a relationship, but now it's like both of you are on the same page. And you now have the choice of, do you take this up now in light of this person wasn't fully committed before? I think they are now. They're hugely passionate. They see a future with you here. They want to work on things. It's definitely destined. There's no doubt about that. It's definitely something that's been put in your path by spirit. So, without a doubt. Still something you're trying to make a choice on. Again, a 2. There's this defensive energy here. Okay. Alrighty. For some of you here, you are worried that things weren't out in the open last time. Okay, so we have you try to balance things out here. There's this feeling with the moon here that perhaps there were things in the past that were not. You could have thought there was another person involved here. There could have been another person involved here. And maybe you're unsure of moving forward now because you're not sure if the way is clear here and this person doesn't have anybody in their life. Could have been in the past they were a bit of a player. They could have been, playing in the field trying to work out what car to buy. And because of that, you see them as being perhaps fickle or unreliable. I really strongly believe they are ready now to put in the commitment here. This Empress energy tells me that they've come to this point in their life where they're really feeling love. They're really feeling they want stability. They really want this 10 of Pentacles with you here. Beautiful reading, beautiful reading. Let's just pull a quick oracle card to go on that. I have a feeling it was a bit similar to the What's Cracking reading, really, so it must be a very strong energy out there at the moment. I feel like this is going to happen for some of you in the next few days, if not the next week. It's very strong energy here. For somebody, I can hear them knocking at your door here, so very, very close. I do have the card of the Rainmaker here. Isn't it beautiful? I sort of wish in a way you could see it a little bit more clearly. I have to start working out how to get my iPad done. I've got my stand ready, but I just haven't had the time to really start checking out how to do it. And then if I'm going to be on camera, that means I can't sit around in my dressing gown anymore, right? Okay, and if you could see me this morning in the cold, I'm not the most most attractive I've ever been, that's for sure. Okay, Rainmaker. And I don't think you can see me in the mirror this time either, for those people who said last time they could see me in the mirror. The Rainmaker is calling you to create something new from the elements that are already in your life. Be sure you work with what is and not with what might be or could have been. So let go of the past and don't be thinking too much into the future. The seeds that have been silently germinating in your heart will burst forth ready for the sunlight. Do not hold back. Put all your chips on the next roll of the divine dice. Recognize how you are co-creating your world. Nothing is happening out there without your involvement. Remember, the world is only mirroring back to you the condition of your love and your intent. So change these within you before you take any action. Do not take life personally. So that's very beautiful. It's asking you that going into this situation, let go of the past with the Tower. Don't even think about the past. Start completely fresh. Do not worry about the future. Take each moment as it comes and let it unfold. It's divine. It's meant for you. So just let it unfold as it was meant to be. Have a wonderful weekend.